Here we see Bianca Jade, and we're talking about so many different things about how to live. And you've made certain decisions in your own life, and I want to, collective families to hear and hopefully learn. So you were in advertising before, and I'm sure it was high-powered, crazy. Was it an epiphany? And then suddenly you said, "Well, I need to live my passion. How was it? What was that journey like?"
Well, it wasn't an epiphany at that time when I was working in advertising.
What were you doing in advertising?
I was a creative art director. So what I did was I produced television commercials and print and billboard ads. And I was a designer, and which is like what we call art director, and also a copywriter. So for commercials, I would write the dialogue, but I would also work on the set and costumes. And it was a really great job, and it was my dream job when I was coming out of college. So it was awesome to have that career. But I did it here in New York City, and it was incredibly draining. And I worked from 9 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And so that was really hard on me to find balance, because I had this big shot sort of job at all these different corporate advertising agencies that I worked at with big names, and I wanted to impress my bosses and everything like that. But I also wanted to be happy, and so that was what was kind of falling apart for me with my relationship with my boyfriend. I had 2 dogs that I couldn't spend enough time with, and then 2007 hit with a little bit of that, well, not a little bit, but a lot of financial ruin for our economy and many companies, and I was laid off. And it was a moment for me where I was like, I can either cry or I can find the silver lining in this. So
fantastic.
I took some time off, and I worked out, which is what I'm good at, and which was always my passion, and I had more time to work out. So the more that I was jogging or lifting weights or going to fitness classes, I thought, I wish that more women had access to information about all these trends, because here I am, not working right now, able to take advantage of all this stuff. But what about the women that are working, or that do have a full-time job? How can I bring all these special things that I'm finding to them?
Right.
And that was when the epiphany hit me, and I was like, gosh, if I could make this happen, it would be fantastic. And so I spent 5 years doing it, and I'm still trucking.